Alright.
I'll get off Pinterest.
Hello, hello. Welcome everybody to my live stream. I am going to be redoing the first part of this game because it cut off 13 minutes into my live stream. We're going to do a quick quality check to make sure that everything's a go.
Yep, you're good.
Sounds like I'm all good. So we are going to go ahead and do the first game in the death drive because, I mean, yeah, 13 minutes into my live stream, the cold weather just cut me off, and I just don't want to do you guys a disservice, so we're gonna just jump straight into it. Let's just
Straight into it. You sounded very Australian.
Straight into it. Let's go, Electric Thunder Tiger. Yeah. We're gonna be doing this, but I'm gonna be doing this solo. So there is many ways to play this game. I was actually thinking about doing it this way, but since the game does allow you to do it, pro controller time.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Is it charged?
Oh, it's not charged.
By the way, I'll just plug it in.
Okay, plug it in. Glade.
Pretty much, Glade.
We're not sponsored by Glade, by the way.
We're not sponsored by Glade.
I wish we were. That'd be moolah.
It would be a lot of moolah. But in the meantime and in between time to do this pro controller style. We've already done it with the Joy-Con as a single Joy-Con, and I haven't really done it with the console itself. I just feel like it'd be a little bit ridiculous to actually do it in portable mode because the shaking and what, I don't know, and I just don't want to stress it out. But I got a choice between the two characters, and I'm gonna go with our man Travis Touchdown.
I'll be back.
So let's start this game.
How much do you think the guy that played Travis Touchdown got for this role? Even though he says like 5 lines in the entire game. In fact, I'm curious. I'm gonna look up who plays him.
Please do. But if we were to put money on this at all, I'd say he got paid 50 grand, give or take. A couple of grand.
Robin at Downs. I'll read what else this guy has done. Oh, he's English.
He's English. So, one, he's English. As you can see, I've already beat this game, so it gives me options to go from the starting point or to go at any toilet spawn through the game. Just something in case you happen to know where Gene is. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, in case you want to see wherever I find Gene. You can just go straight to those toilet spawns and just go straight for Gene. But I'm going to be doing all of these checkpoints. So let's do this. Pro controller style.
So the guy did voices for the Proud Family. He also did voices for Chalk Zone, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Who did he do in The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
The Chocolate Sailor.
Okay.
Remember when Billy ate him?
I don't remember that one. It was a very minor role. I was hoping that he would have been like someone pretty prominent.
Ben 10.
He was in Ben 10?
Regular show.
Wow.
Generator Rex. That show was canceled way too long. I actually liked it.
Hey, can I ask you something? Is this the game world?
Hey, wait. You can't just walk on in. This area is off limits. This entire area is sealed off. The government has issued an evacuation order.
Whatever, man. If this is a game, I'm gonna clear it for sure. You can't stop me. Stay out of my way.
Just don't get it. Do you have a permit?
What the hell are you talking about? Of course I don't.
We can take you out by force, you know.
Oh, that sounds fun. Bring it on then.
Don't underestimate video games. Transform! Huh? It's not working. Insufficient funds, not enough UV coins. What a shame, Travis. I was going to kill you in the tutorial. need some more karma. The journey is not yet over. The time to destroy the world is yet to come.
Look, this is taking forever. This is what sucks about games these days. It takes too long to finally start playing.
Anyway, get your hands on a permit before you begin. We'll overlook it for now. Just clear the usual mission elements. Whew. Yeah, that guy is DuckTales. Oh, have you seen DuckTales? I love it. I wish I had it so I could watch it. And I love it.
Hold on, I should switch out that skill since I don't have.
Yeah, you really should. Oh, what's the
Oh yeah, and this is something that I just unlocked right before playing this. This is at the end of the game, so you can't get this until the end of the game. Sucks energy from nearby enemies and converts it into attack energy. Hold the button to suck energy, then release it to fire. Sounds real good, but I'm not going to use it.
I'm just gonna use your shining chip.
Bind characters and blow them away freely. Hold the button
That's
down
the
to
one
bind a
you
character.
use. The
No.
one you use to blow me back.
That's not it.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is the shining chip. That's the one you used to throw me with. You used me as a bowling ball.
Man, was it?
Yeah.
I want to say that was something else.
It wasn't.
Nope, you're right. But
Oh, you're gonna go back to the wing chip?
I'm gonna have to go to something that's gonna probably give me a good advantage.
The crossbone, the turret, the one I used to use.
Exactly. So I think I'm gonna try to set this one up in a corner.
Let's
And
see if you're better than I am at using it.
it looks like I have to face the enemy where I put it, just so I don't screw it all up. But yeah, let's try this out. If that doesn't work, then I'm
Or you
gonna.
could put your decoy in the line of fire and have them attack the decoy.
That's true. I could hit the decoy down and then try to set it up. There we go. Wait.
Crossbone.
It does. And at least it also gives you a heads up on where they possibly are, because it's like, it's hard when you turn around and there's an enemy there. Not saying that that doesn't add difficulty to a game, but in a game like this, you kind of want to have a hint. Most games will give you a hint. I mean, most real life situations you're going to get a hint.
Yeah, I do enjoy that. It does have a kind of side-scrolling quality to it.
It does. Especially since you are at a third-person perspective, it makes it really difficult for you to, maneuver the way that most video games maneuver nowadays, and it's not the worst setup, especially since you're gonna have a two-player mode added into it. I mean, why not put it in this sense? But the original game was meant for one-player action, and it works so well.
I like the way they freak out when they see you.
Oh, he's here!
They're just walking up like this, and then they see you, and they're like, oh! I love it. It's kind of funny. Alright, go get him.
Where is it? heal myself real quick. One thing you always want to remember to do, heal yourself.
Get that sweet Zelda shirt on.
Hell yeah, Majora's Mask. As I was saying, a lot of people, they had their first Zelda game either be the 1980s original or eventually down the line anywhere between that and the Ocarina of Time. And every time I tell somebody that Majora's Mask was pretty much my first introduction to the game in actual, like, deep trying to beat the game sense, you know, a lot of people kind of look at me like I'm crazy, but I think that was actually a really well-made game, and I would totally try to beat it in this day and age. The first Zelda game that I beat was Twilight Princess, and that was actually a pretty good one.
I know where I remember his voice from. You know who he plays in Kingdom Hearts?
Who?
Luxord. Sounds just like him. I knew I recognized his voice. I was just like, he sounds familiar, but we only hear like 5 lines from him, actually voiced. I'm like, okay, this guy sounds really familiar. He plays Luxord in Kingdom Hearts.
So
it's Travis Touchdown and Luxord have the same voice actor.
They do, and interesting what White Sheepman just said about we will meet again later. Kill you all in a row! In a row! Yeah, well, the voice actor himself sounds like he does a really good job. Voice acting would actually be a pretty awesome gig to do.
I wanted to be a voice actor. I'm tired of freaking chicks that look like they were being played by Cree Summers and everything. You know, she's the voice of freaking chick from Rugrats. She's the voice of Foxy and Drawn Together. She's the voice of everything. Cree Summers
Foxy and Drawn Together?
She plays, yeah, she's Susie, Carmichael, and Foxy from Drawn Together. Like, she plays.
I love Drawn
Plays
Together.
every single black chick in every single animated anything. And I love her voice. Jesus.
Yeah, you need some variation. I mean, not gonna say that you need to typecast certain
No,
people
we
for
don't
certain
need to
roles.
podcast them, but at the same time, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there should be some allowance to allow people to try to get, you know, out there, because
Well, I think the thing is that there's just voice actors tend to be a very tough person.
yeah.
Like, don't care that it sucks. Oh, I hate that guy. Yeah. No, I'm back over it. Oh, he's too smart for that.
He pretty much
He said, I'm not getting shot. That's
is getting
funny.
chopped up from behind.
That is hilarious. He really looked like he was thinking, I don't know about that.
That seems like a trap.
Right?
I fell into some traps back in my day, and that almost looks like what I fell into back in my day.
This guy has been in everything. Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard for life for him.
No, that's not a bad voice actor.
Oh, I can level you up. Time to level Travis up.
Oh, I just realized we're gonna have to level up the other 2 characters.
We probably will be. I should have saved all that. Oh,
You you might want to start saving it for them because it's
Specifically for them and only them because that's the way it's looking like. White Sheepman, Travis Touchdown, welcome to the world of Electric Tiger 2. I wonder why you're welcoming, White Sheepman. Your status as a hardcore gamer is well known, even here. Thanks, White Sheepman. But that gives you a hard-on, doesn't it? You know it does.
White Sheepman gives you a hard on.
No, it doesn't. Alright, let's go. Take this, and this, and this, and this. This.
I like that.
This.
I like
This.
that the Bugs boys are holding gats. So they're just like, or a Sunday special, you know? You know what the Sunday special is?
No.
That purse that grandma, that gun grandmas carry in their purse, is a tiny little handgun. They call it the Sunday special.
The one that you could probably fit in your freaking shoe if you really felt like.
Yeah, the one they put in their garter sock.
Right.
Yeah, they call it the Sunday special.
Oh, okay, well.
That's what I think they hold, the Sunday special.
It's like a 5-shooter that can only shoot 22s, and even then, it's like.
Redneck grandma.
Try me, sucker!
They might quote a Bible verse while they're sticking it up.
John 3:16. I don't remember what that was.
Yeah, that's the
Screw you.
That's the Bug Street Boy I walk like. Just like that.
Kirk walking backwards.
No, not a trip walk. His dog would be very disappointed.
He would be, but hey, Snoop Dogg, if we ever meet up, trust me, there's other ways that I would make up for that. You got what I mean, cuz.
Oh my god, don't call me cuz.
Hey, I mean, I might not be a crip, but I ain't gonna try to diss a man that if you come up to him and call him cuz, he ain't gonna be telling you.
That's some old school stuff. Those are people that still call other dudes cats.
No,
They're like, oh, what's up, cuz? Oh, that cat over there? Yeah, I went to grade school with him.
cuz is a crip term.
Yeah, I know. But it's also a
Nope, not when they took it.
for,
Now it's totally differentiated.
black people
Two.
also call they like it in general. You didn't know that. I call my cousins cuz, they call me cuz, they call their friends cuz, they call their close friends, their aren't their cousins cuz. So it's
And you don't think Mexicans do that with their own Mexican brethren, calling them primos?
yeah, but we're talking about cuz.
Primo means cuz. Cuz?
Yeah, but we're not talking about primo, we're talking about cuz.
Screw this guy that's got.
I hate him.
I don't know, he's
The only one that sucks is the grill guy. Because he's always like going underground and attacking people. I hate him. He was ready to smash
He
her
was
head.
about to smash me.
He just lifted it up. It was just like, yeah. He said, I'm gonna get your cuz.
Nope, it is. And I'm sure Snoop Dogg would appreciate it. When I shake up with Snoop Dogg and I call him cuz, he's gonna appreciate it. Thank you, Travis. He's chasing me.
They
Look at him.
really want you.
Look at him chase me. You know what? I'm gonna set up a distraction.
He's definitely better at finding his targets than Ray.
Hell yeah,
That
he
thing was
is.
just standing there, and he's sitting there actually chasing. Oh, hit the wrong button.
Totally was the wrong button.
Oh, are you gonna go back and find another ramen shop too?
I have to, but I mean,
Fuck you.
it's
Sure thing. Here you go.
as a completionist, I feel like I need to, but it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna be jumping straight to Jean. I really only want to just rescue Jean. Because, I mean, personally, I wouldn't own a cat out of my own sheer will, but
You hate cats.
if
You hate them.
I were to own a cat, I'd name it Jean.
You hate cats. You know why?
They live the life that I can't live.
You don't just have terrible.
Lazy and
You have terrible.
not caring of anyone's will.
Dogs aren't lazy.
It can be, but my dog ain't lazy. See her giving paw for treat?
All she does is give paw for treat.
Paw for treat? That ain't lazy. That takes some recognition.
You listen. Did I tell you the story about my grandma's cat that will butter you up because she wants food?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like paw for treat, except she will lay in your lap and like curl up to you and do all this. She's like, oh, got anything? And then as soon as she gets her food, she has wants something to eat. And that's laziness.
Nope.
See, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of cats will butter you up with food.
Sometimes. I don't feel like you know very much about cats either. I imply that you love cats so much that you have a romantic ideal of them.
I can say the same thing about you and dogs.
Okay, so then we're gonna agree to disagree.
Uh-oh.
Mid-boss.
Here he comes.
Bring
Or
it.
maybe not.
Oh, no, actually, you know what? I don't
the
think
mid-boss
it is.
further in.
No, that...
The
I think...
mid-boss is in the past the place where you found Jean, or is it right?
No, this...
before
I
you
already...
found Jean?
No. I'm about to get into the area where I found Jean.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
No,
it's either
the
right
mid-boss was
after
right here.
or right before.
No, it was right here where I faced that mid-boss, and now we went into the area after the mid-boss. No, I wouldn't. I would have to clear 2 more levels and then fought the final boss. Oh, my dumbass. destroyed. Gatesy. Reload.
You might as well keep going.
Grandpa's words of wisdom. Don't eat at restaurant chains. Picture the ingredients the head office buys. Picture where the ingredients come from. Picture how they're handled and managed. Can you be suspicious of ingredients you can't picture? Yeah, I can picture Mickey D's freaking... Even though there was pink slime, I knew where the majority of the rest of the ingredients came from.
Well, I know where the condiments come from.
And the other ingredients were also fresh and stuff. It was just the burger meat where you can potentially question where it's from.
No, I'm sure.
And that's the most costly thing of it all.
Do you know what fish they use in the fillet fish?
Alaskan cod.
Isn't that one of the seafood?
That's a good question. I wouldn't know.
You probably shouldn't have.
I shouldn't have, but I felt pretty proud answering that question because there was a time I was working at Mickey D's and and they actually asked me over the microphone. And they're like, you know what kind of fish they use? I stalled for 2 seconds, but the assistant manager quickly chimed in, Alaskan cod. So I sounded like a pro, replying back to that person, Alaskan cod. That is why I remember that, because I was showing up that day, and I will not forget that.
Who the hell is going to make these ass wet
I don't know, but you know what? I kind of don't really give them that much shit for that, because it was
I mean, it's
a
understandable.
perfectly understandable
It's an
question.
understandable question. I just don't.
It didn't seem like a very it wasn't. In the whole time I worked in the drive-thru, which it was only about 6 months, and trust me, you run into a lot of people in that drive-thru. Even some people you didn't think you were going to run into in that drive-thru. AKA some of my teachers that I really didn't want. What did you just do, Buck Street boy?
You know, he was backing up.
He was
That's
like,
what they do.
huh, huh,
You know
ah!
they have to do their moonwalk.
Oh, where am I going? I
I
didn't.
don't know, but I'm laughing.
I've never gotten this way before. There's a UA coin over here, and I didn't ever know about it. Look at what happens when you go through your second playthrough. You end up finding stuff.
Are you hearing what you're doing?
I don't know, but this is kind of a new game plus. My stats carried over because I am still level Spanish.
The game probably gets harder. And don't forget you can do your already.
Yep. Buck Street. No, 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 no.
Oh, do your special. R. Yeah, those guys are still going through that first time. They didn't want that stuff. Yeah, you need to heal yourself. And don't get shocked again.
Oh! Oh!
Uh-huh.
Oh!
You would have been dead
Oh.
if I hadn't said anything.
Oh! I saw it. You said it. I totally anticipated it. I'm glad they had guardrails over here because I would have fallen off too.
It's like the rails when you go bowling.
Yeah. Bumpers.
That's what that is.
Oh. Gatesy.
Yeah, this is the one where they run in. I remember this. They were going crazy.
No, no, no.
You got a couple more seconds. Now you're here. Up! You see it? I'm coming for you. There's another one.
I'm healing myself.
No. They don't care. They're trying to blow you up.
Come at me.
Oh, I remember this. And then we just let them electrocute themselves. Like you just electrocute yourself.
Yes. And in case you have not seen the episode where I go after Gene, Gene's not that far from here. So where you would actually go is you'd go around here. I mean, you wouldn't fight these guys, obviously, but I believe you'd go up these stairs. Oh. And she's right here. So
Yeah, that's where Gene is.
in case you're playing this and you haven't found Jean yet, she's right here. If you haven't found this Buckstra and you haven't gotten to this area, you haven't found Jean. But
and don't forget, she's not gonna be there until after you finish the first level.
That is completely 100% true too. So, one, she gets lost after you beat the level because she just happens to play the mock drive, the death drive mock 2. Grandpa's words of wisdom. Are you brave enough to eat poison? I'm not, because I want to keep living.
Perfect.
I want to burn the image of my family's faces into my retinas till I die. So don't forget, most restaurant chains are poison.
I can tell them to like mom and pop restaurants a little bit.
I do too.
Because they just put a little more love into it. Longest staircase in the world. I love how it did the nose.
Right?
Arms back. Don't forget to be careful.
Come at me, bruh.
Oh, if we like co-op again, I won't have to do all the time.
You will get it back. As Shinobu, as Bad Girl, whatever character you pick. That's bound to happen. But I'm able to heal myself now! I should have waited.
Yep.
My Legend of Zelda tee. It actually really matches that jacket so perfectly.
Crack my back.
I cracked my belt. My back. It felt. I was trying to say back. Belt.
There's the mid boss right here.
It's not the mid boss.
That's where the mid boss was.
This is the final boss. Or is this the mid boss? It might be the mid boss.
It is the mid boss.
I thought this was the
He's gonna
final
talk about it.
boss.
Are you a player character? Is Triple Star back? No, wait. Just a visitor from another world, or are you just some pony? I've been thinking about how I was right this entire time. That's why I was smirking.
I'm an assassin, just passing through.
We're just passing through. You sure do reek of blood, lad. Yep, you reek of blood, punk. Confirmed you're a destroyer. Commence slaughter in 5 seconds.
You're a talking ass monster, aren't you? I'll be merciful and kill you quickly.
I can't be defeated easily. This is your first test, punk. You know how scary a mid-boss can be?
Yes, it is mid boss.
I told you. That's why I was smirking this entire time.
It's a mid-boss.
I knew I was right. Underestimate me and I'll get you. I'll make sure you die painfully. I said she was there right before, right after the mid-boss.
Dial it back on the pillow talk. Mid bosses are usually silent.
I don't have many friends.
What the hell does that mean?
Don't hesitate for a text box. An opening! At least you have your special. I like how they kind of do that two-step like that. Be a distraction because they always start coming after me. That's great. thumbs down it.
Try to avoid them at all costs. Oh. Well, that would be easier to do when I'm not getting pummeled by enemies. Right? Let me kill in this corner while I distract you.
Even those things that were standing right next to you were sitting there spitting out at that thing.
They were.
So stupid. Let it be known that the Bucks' boys are not intelligent. They are not the smartest cookies in the cookie jar. Or the shyest smartest thing.
Still got me. Health. Travis Touchdown is the main character of the series. Should hold me over until the next toilet, which I'm sure it's almost coming up.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Grandpa's words of wisdom. Did you know Japanese people eat out cake? No, Japanese people eat cake on Christmas.
They also like eating at KFC.
It's just a weird, mysterious tradition. Why don't Japanese people eat Japanese sweets? Christmas should be celebrated with wonderful Japanese sweets. I recommend Mitarashi Dango. So, anybody out there watching this? I haven't eaten Mitarashi Dango.
Yeah, KFC is a Christmas tradition in Japan.
There we go.
I knew it. I remember watching something about it.
Die! 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 Die!
Yeah, if you can hit that thing, it will be a response.
Die! Die! Die!
Uh-oh.
Die! Die! No! Still hits me. Killed everyone else.
That's a terrible Russian accent. I like how much easier this is than the last two worlds.
The last world for sure was the second to last world wasn't
It wasn't
terrible, but it wasn't easy. Do gotta say the fifth world was probably the easiest of all time.
easy. This was asteroids.
It's just asteroids. In case anybody's watching this and wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to heal myself.
Yep. there for them to beat up, so they have no choice but to beat up Travis.
And Travis has the minimal amount of health compared to the two.
To Batman. I wonder how the other characters are gonna play out.
Yeah.
As far as attack power and HP.
Hope Shinobu has an incredible amount.
I can see her being really strong.
Yeah.
With terrible HP.
Precisely. I mean,
Glass cannon is they call them. They call them glass cannons.
well, she definitely is a glass cannon, especially with how you ended up leaving her in the first game. So, not a big spoiler, but in the first game, you were out there too. That's still bad.
Oh no.
It did. So, the first game, she's one of those final assassins. I want to say she's number 4 that you end up facing. And in the love of the fight, Travis ends up. I was almost there.
You were so close.
Travis
They're
ends
gonna
up.
save?
I don't know. What's the point of saving at this point?
Okay.
Travis ends up cutting off her arm, and she almost willingly tells him to take her life. But he was like, you know what? That ain't fun. You're giving up. Come back to me when you actually find another reason to live. Grandpa's words of wisdom. People's success stories aren't worth shit. People's stories of failure are worth more than gold.
Yep. I agree with that.
Definitely. People love watching other people fall on their face.
Well, my thing is, I feel like I learned more from mistakes than success. Like, I hate when I'm really good at something after doing it for the first time, because then I don't learn the mistakes that can happen, you know?
But if you had a really good teacher that told you the mistakes that you had, or you made them.
That's good and everything, but I feel like trial and error is the best way to learn.
I feel like that is the most human way to learn things, and that's the only way that I've ever learned.
When I worked in IT, that was the best way to learn stuff. You know, try this with that. Oh, that didn't work. Now you're gonna have to try that. You know, it made me a lot smarter, and it made it easier for me to predict the issue in the future.
Right. You were able to diagnose rather than button push.
Well, everything was diagnosis.
Sometimes, I mean, some people are just part swappers.
I don't. That's what
That's what I'm talking about. Know part names and how to take them apart and put them back together.
I rebuilt an entire Mac once. Like, my boss was like, "Hey, you want to build a Mac?" I'm like, "Okay." You know, they had a little.
Grandpa's words of wisdom. Do what you left today tomorrow, and do what you leave tomorrow the day after tomorrow. But the day after tomorrow, stay up all night.
Yep. Like this screen.
Pretty much. This is exactly how the stream feels like.
Right?
When it opens up.
It opens at 8. You want to do that? exactly in this location at this time. Oh, get it! Yeah. That extra HP. In case you didn't know, those little swimmy guys give you really good XP. So you should attack them as soon as possible.
Attack them as soon as
They will
possible.
disappear on you. They're actually kind of cute. They're like the little fish with skull heads, you know?
No.
They're like, there's a bunch of similar size.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is when they introduce another enemy. I love how it did the Naruto run towards it and they didn't attack it. You got a customer come on.
Give me your best ramen. Itadakimasu. Hey, that.
Imagine Travis being like, why would you attack the ramen guy? Why are you always attacking me?
Why is he always me?
Right. It's mad like oh, that guy. Yeah, you know that. Oh, he didn't fall for that very quickly. He soon realized that was fake. Wow. He's good at guarding. It's a very long scar. I just realized that. What is it with animes and people having long scars?
I don't know, but I'm running into the darkness. I'm gonna heal myself. Toilet, and I believe now is the final boss.
Yep.
Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Itadakimasu. Let's see, we're gonna get 5 hours to sleep.
Visitor, I've been waiting. My name is Electro Superstar, the main character of the amazing hit game, Electric Thunder Tiger.
Triple Star! I know you! I played that for days at the arcade. The industrial monster designs were badass, and your big cannon was even more awesome.
I see.
You're a video game superstar and you're my hero.
Visitor, why did we fight?
Blood?
The visitor fights for bloodthirst, only for that.
Just gets my blood rushing. You feel it too, right?
Electricity is your arrival gets my electricity rushing. It's a battle.
Blood and electricity, huh?
Do you have a family?
Yeah.
Are they important to you?
How many answers are there to that question? What about you?
I was unable to protect my beloved. I mean, they're all dead. Fighting me will result in making your family grieve.
Don't worry. I'll send you on your way back to your family.
Maybe it's because this is an action game. The only state prepared for this is one on which to fight.
What? You want to do a barbecue together? Me? I'll pass.
Barbecue. You are right. Alright then, draw your sword.
Okay. And you power up. Once this text disappears, we do this.
Kind of like his mole
Travis?
No, the electric thunder tiger. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, adopt one of those.
Yeah, be careful. Forget these bosses have final forms.
What is this one? First things first. Put that up.
Oh, that's kind of cool, right? He turned around and died.
He exacted revenge.
That was funny. Like, now I know you're behind me. Yeah, this fight is definitely easier.
As most fights are.
That's cool stuff.
It does.
Visitor, do you live up to your name? Visitor, you're good. You're wasting your life as an assassin. Live in the world of video games.
Games are supposed to be played, not lived.
I want you to be in my next game. I'll text you later. Contact me anytime if you like.
Whatever. Anyway, hurry up and change phase. You're not telling me this is the end, right?
And you wish. Now for phase 2.
Seriously? This dude is batshit crazy. I like it, superstar.
Tripstar. Electro Tripstar is my name. Get it right. I call upon electricity with body and soul. In mind. Electronic shooting star. My ultimate power!
With our powers.
Oh yeah, remember you have to hit those things.
Oh yeah.
Hit it. You gotta hit it or else it's gonna hit you. Can't work easy in this because it will get you while you're doing it. God! That's a deep break.
That felt damn good.
This isn't over yet, Travis.
No way.
Tonight, I'm especially strong.
Bitchin'.
Visitor, beat me. Take this world in your hands. Ha 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 ha. That's my joke. solo with some long range stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, everything you do is basically up and close and personal. And for this guy, it's very cool. Just laugh. Just kind of after you do your special.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm dead. But I got another life.
You sure do. You got 2 more lives. That's. I'm over here now.
There we go. The German suplex!
Why is it gotta be German?
Because that's the name of the move.
Is it called the German suplex?
It's literally called the German suplex.
I've only heard it called the suplex.
There is a suplex, which is when you are face to face and you pick the person up. But if you have your belly on the person's back and you bring them up and you flip them over your shoulder, it's called the German suplex.
So what's a regular suplex?
So I'm facing you belly to belly rather than your back is on my belly and I'm flipping you over. And then on the regular suplex, not only are we belly to belly, but when I'm flipping you over, I flip your whole body over. Because there's belly to belly suplexes where I just basically grab you and then I just, which is what that cat did in that video.
That video was great.
That was a belly to belly German suplex.
There's a video of a cat giving a teddy bear a suplex.
Belly to belly suplex.
Wow! To become legends. This is true pain. Now I know pain.
Pain is only the defeated know.
You are past redemption, visitor. Will this world be saved or destroyed? Do you like?
I don't need to be told. I'll do as I like anyways.
I thank you. I was uncomfortable here. I was waiting for your arrival. I wish we could have met somewhere else.
Farewell, my hero.
Alright, sheepman.
Goodbye, Triple Star.
I like
This world salutes
how
you.
it's sheepman.
You give us a bit of peace and order. The next Death Driver shall take on the deletion of the Destroyer.
Since we finished the game, we know that sheepman isn't accurate. You know what I'm saying?
If you're calling me a Destroyer, I could get used to it, but I really hate those stereotypes. Stereotypical anti-hero types. What do you mean about white sheepman?
Sheepman. Not German.
Yeah, there's another one about it.
This is true.
Oh.
You cleared the game.
Mankind is mankind.
Nah.
And that was the redo. Coming back to reality from the Death Drive Mach 2. Travis and his buddy Batman.
Batman, like that pug says. Batman! I love that video. I just love pugs. Even though they're abominations. Sorry if you have a pug, but the way we bred them as human beings is just terrible.
Most animals that are popular have been bred inaccurately. I fought my old hero, Triple Star. Was it a dream? Was it reality? When I fight assassins, my mind just goes blank. It's like a form of etiquette between two people fighting to the death. As always, I took 3 deep breaths and I closed my eyes, but this time, my trick was clear my emotions didn't seem to work. Triple Star was right in front of my eyes, my own personal superstar. Memories of my childhood came flooding back. My emotions were all out of whack. I killed my own hero. No more heroes. Someday, one of these days, Electric Thunder Tiger 3 will be back. I bet Devolver is gonna buy the rights and make a sequel. A man can hope, can't he? Also, Electric Thunder Tiger 3 is gonna feature Travis Touchdown, like as a sidekick or some shit. Good night, Triple Star. You're a true hero. So that new t-shirt has been added. Oh yeah, that was the UE.
Coin.
I did find the UE coin. Let's see what I ended up unlocking with that UE coin, because I guess I didn't get that in my first playthrough. I almost was sure that I did collect everything in that first time through minus Gene. But I guess we will look and see. Didn't look like I unlocked anything.
You went through it too. It had the new thing on it. I didn't see which one it was. Because you went down to the thing. I want to say it's the purple one. It's the purple one, yeah. You didn't have that one.
I don't think I did either. And we're gonna go with that one. So, alright. That was the first game of Death Drive Mach 2. Bad Man's here. Bad Dog's there. And if you were watching this and you enjoyed it, thank you. Hit a like, subscribe, and hopefully tomorrow we will be able to give you Kingdom Hearts before midnight. So until then,
Before midnight?
hell yeah.
Okay.